All right, so the piglets are about 9 days old, which means today they're gonna get their second round of iron injections. We gave them their first round on day 3. Iron just really helps with their development and gives them some essential minerals early on. We're also gonna be deworming the sheep today, which they need to have that about once a month. It helps a lot that they're being rotated and they're not sitting on their manure for very long, but sheep have a pretty high risk of getting parasites, so we have to take some proactive measures to prevent that.
Quick disclaimer here, it's no fun giving shots. The piglets hate it and we don't enjoy it either. But without providing them with supplemental iron, they run the risk of becoming anemic, as there isn't an adequate amount of iron in their mother's milk to support their rapid growth. This is just one measure we take to ensure a healthy mineral balance and to make sure everyone gets off on the right foot. These are Suffolk sheep, and unlike other breeds like Dorpers or Vendines, they are very difficult to wrangle and prefer little to no human interaction. This can make practices like drenching or deworming extremely difficult, but they are fast growing and a great breed to raise for meat.
Strike one. Oh, babe. There you go.
Maybe he'll chill out a little bit.
We did have powdery mildew strike again on our zucchini plants in the raised beds. I think just cooler nights and more moisture during the day. There also wasn't great airflow. So I went through and I actually pruned these way down. So I took all of the affected leaves off, hopefully stop the spread to a certain extent. It's gonna provide more airflow to the plant as well because it's not so condensed and thick in there. We did find some bigger zucchinis on here that were just hidden under all of the leaves, and one was actually big enough to pick, so Brianna picked that one earlier. There's probably 4 or 5 other ones that are gonna be ready within a week or so, so that's really cool to see because the zucchini plants we did in the main garden over here earlier in the year definitely didn't produce anything, and they had way too many issues to even get nearly as big as these ones have gotten. I went through this week and did a major clean out. A lot of the growth on the tomatoes that was on the lower end of the stem was just impeding higher stem fruit growth. So I went through there and cleared that out just so the energy from the soil wasn't going to the leaves and the lower growth that was never gonna produce any fruit. We pruned those off of there so all of the energy can go up into the actual fruit of the plant, and they're looking a lot better now. I actually made my way through these green bean rows as well and did some long overdue weeding, and those are starting to look really well. I actually see the green beans are starting to come in on those pretty consistently, which is awesome. We moved Edward, our lone male pig, and our 2 sheep over kind of next to, this is my office right behind me here, and we moved them over right here. So Edward he's right there, and then the sheep are back there. We wanted to bring everybody, they'd kind of cleared out the portion of the woods that we wanted them to, and we wanted to bring everybody to sort of the center of the farm to be a focal point, so when we're out on the deck or just chilling outside with the kids, we can see everybody right in front of us, and it's fun to watch. I'm gonna add another one of the fences over here to make the sheep's area bigger, so then they can kind of occupy that whole little forest over there. But yeah, it's been really cool having them here where we don't have to walk off into the woods to visit them.
I'm eating them. Don't forget to eat ones.